Bago naman ang pagpapasara sa Boracay ngayong araw, naghain po ng petisyon kontra rito ang National Union of People's Lawyers sa Korte Suprema. At kaugnay po niyan ay makakausap natin ang miyembro ng NUPL Panay Chapter na si Atty. Angelo Karlo Guillen. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo, sir.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Opo, unang-una, bakit po kayo naghain ng petisyon sa Korte Suprema kaugnay pa rin po dito sa Boracay closure? At ano po yung mismong tinututulan nyo sa pagpapasara sa Boracay? Dahil ang sabi nga ng Malacanang, ito naman daw pag-aari na mismo no, ng Estado, no?
Yes, regarding the petition, the only thing that we are seeking to enjoin is the closure of the island to tourists and non-residents. Just to be clear, we are not asking for an injunction against the rehabilitation efforts. As far as we know, rehabilitation efforts have been ongoing for the past few weeks, no? Kahit wala pa yung closure. What we wanted, what we are asking the Supreme Court to stop is was the impending closure, and right now, considering na ini-implement na yung closure, we are asking for a status quo ante. Now, it would have the effect of opening the island. And the only arguments that we are raising is that it is in violation of the right to travel. The restrictions on the travel of both local and foreign tourists and non-residents should be premised on a law. And we pointed out that there is no such law in this case. The executive branch is merely proceeding upon the verbal orders of President Duterte with no supporting that would warrant a closure of Boracay Island.
Oo nga po. Pero parang huli na ho ang pagsasampa ninyo ng petisyon. Wala na hong halos tao doon. Ano? Kung meron man yung mga kumbaga, turista na nando doon at yung ilan pong mga pinayagan na hanggang ilang araw na lamang, pati yung mga trabahador, wala na rin ho doon. Ano ho ang susunod ninyong babalaking gawin?
Well, it would never be too late for the Supreme Court to issue an injunction or a status quo ante order, even if na-implement na yung closure. Kasi if the court issues an order requiring that Boracay be open to tourists, then the executive branch would have to comply, and tourists could return to the island. What we are looking out for is the welfare of workers who are living on the island or who would be directly affected. So even if the Supreme Court issues a status quo ante today, next week, or next month, that would be a welcome development. No, it would never be too late because the intended closure would last for 6 months. That is too long a period as far as we are concerned because people's livelihoods are at stake and wala naman sila mapapakain sa mga pamilya nila during that period kung walang turista dyan. So even if the court acts on our petition and our application for a status quo ante after today, we would still welcome that, and that would be a very positive development.
Pero ang sinasabi nga ho nila parang mas gugulo pa daw, no? Nakalabas na ng pera para dun sa mga pamasahe ng mga trabahador ano, at ilan po mga residente dyan. Ito nga ho, ano, yung nirereklamo rin ho yung Boracay dahil sa pagiging marumi. No? Tinawag pa nga itong Pangulo ng cesspool. May suggestion ho ba kayo para sa rehabilitasyon ho ng Boracay na hindi na ho kailangang isara ng matagalan?
Just to be clear, yung petition does not really touch on the issue of rehabilitation. Yung issue doon is yung right to due process and right to travel.
Opo, pero ang effect niyan kasi yung ang effect nga po nito, no, nitong sinasabi nito, of course ang closure, no. So could there be anything na po pwede hong magawa para at least hindi na ho kinakailangan pang mangyari itong ganitong pangyayari ngayon?
Yes, rehabilitation has been ongoing for the past few weeks. We would like to make that clear. Ginagawa naman ng mga concessionaires nanandan diyan sa Boracay, like Boracay Water and Boracay Tubig, yung mga activities in relation to the rehabilitation efforts, yung sa sewerage, they could do this kahit walang closure. That's the whole point ng ng petition namin, na hindi kailangan i-close yung Boracay to tourists for the government to carry this out. Now, if government is asking kung ano yung mga alternatives na pinopropose namin, it is precisely that, na continue na lang yung rehabilitation efforts pero huwag namang siran yung buong isla.
Pero may karapatan daw sila dahil pag-aari nila itong islang ito, sabi ng Estado natin. Anong reaksyon niyo dyan?
Yes, I believe they're referring to a 2008 case na sinabi ng Supreme Court na
yes, that's the one.
state-owned daw yung Boracay Island. Now, we would like to point out that the decision, nowhere in the decision did the Supreme Court say na hindi pwedeng pumasok sa Boracay Island yung mga tao. The Boracay, has, under Proclamation number 1064 by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, is classified as 40% forest land and 60% agricultural and alienable land. The Supreme Court in that 2008 case also said that just because some of the persons occupying the island do not have titles does not mean that they do not have right to possess. We have to remember that there have already been there are buildings that are already there. People are already living on the island. So hindi pwede na isara yung buong isla on the premise na forest land yung 40% ng island na yan, no. So furthermore, a restriction on the right to travel has to be dealt with separately in a separate law, and in this case there is no such law that would support the closure. Now it is not an issue of the status of the land, kung sino man yung nag-aari niyan. The issue is whether or not you could allow people to enter and leave the island unimpeded.
Well, abangan ho natin ang mga susunod na mangyayari sa inyo pong petisyon na ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyong binigay sa aming oras, Atty. Angelo Karlo Guillen, miyembro naman ng NUPL Panay Chapter.